Closed captioning for the Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Happy Halloween. Today it's a visit to the Haunted Mansion and Halloween Trail at Woodland Cellars. And it's a flashback. 10 years ago, I made witch finger cookies with my niece. But first, an amazing corn maze. This is Cindy Bacon. She and her husband, Mike, own the Maze Craze. It's out here in New Springfield, Ohio. And lucky for us, we happen to be here on your cider wine night.
Yes.
And it's a very nice event where they can drink so many samples and then teeter-totter through.
Yeah, there's actually 12 different bars set up in the maze. So they get their tasting tickets and they can use them here behind us at the tent area.
Oh, wow.
Or they can go into the maze and they follow their map to the bars that are all lit up. It's like little parties out there and they can use their tickets in there too.
That is an excellent idea. But now, during the week, you also, whenever you're open, you do have a beer and wine license.
Yes, we serve beer and cider and wine on Fridays and Saturdays. We're only open on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
So this is really something for the adults.
Yes.
And for the kids.
Absolutely.
This year, it's Snow White.
Yes, this year it's Snow White. We actually added a new game into the maze featuring the dwarfs with Snow White, and it's hide and seek in the maze. So people actually have to go in and find 6 of the 7 dwarfs inside the maze and report back to us and tell us who stayed home with Snow White. It's fun. Everybody loves that.
Who cuts out the maze?
We hire a company that's from Idaho. They're called Maze Play.
Because
They
that is
professionally cut
really
it.
intricate looking.
Thank you.
I mean, when I saw that sky view, on your site, that is really awesome.
Yeah, it's very detailed oriented. I mean,
Yeah.
you cannot get that. They do such a wonderful job.
Gina Harper is a cheese purveyor, and she makes all these really neat blends. And I know you've seen the Jarlsberg in Giant Eagle, but now she has created this habanero one, and it is delicious. But you know what? It has a kick, but not too much of a kick.
And the cool thing is you can find the Cabot Habanero at any of our local Giant Eagles, and just shred it up, add some mayo to it, and you got a wonderful dip. It's simple, it's got great flavor, it's got a little bit of kick in the back end, but not too much.
So what is your favorite type of cheese? Let's just talk some cheese. I mean, are you like a triple cream, or are you a soft cheese, or do you really like the sharp, sweet? Which
Right.
ones do you go
This is
towards?
gonna be odd because I never like it anything like that was like the barnyardy cheeses. I ended up falling in love with a blue Stilton with a honey on top.
Well, the Maze Craze supports local, and one of the winery cider houses here is Sundog, right down there in Columbiana. And we've got the owners here, all 3 of them. Yeah, because that's how we roll at the Casey Malone Show, hang with the owners. And we've got Mary Ann and John Channel, and we have got Nicole Ice. Nicole, how often do you make cider?
Well, that is a really good question. We make it weekly. John actually does all of our manufacturing kind of on his own.
Oh, excuse me. I'm going to go to the owner that does production. Okay, John, as the cider meister,
Yes.
how many gallons of cider do you make in each batch?
Well, we have a 300-gallon tank fermenters, and it's a 6-week process that we fill them every 2 weeks. We can get cider every 2 weeks all year long, so we get fresh cider every 2 weeks. So it's a 6-week process that goes through the fermentation, the clearing, down to the kegging, and then carbonating and putting it in the cooler. And
Now, are you getting like an apple mash? Is that what you're getting at the beginning, and then you make the cider from there?
we buy straight fresh cider. From the time they press it right out of the press, it comes right into our tank. I put it right in our fermenters.
So in the beginning, what is the difference between green, red, black, and blue? What are the difference?
Well, it's in 4. Yeah, there's 4 mazes in the entire field. So the blue maze is more set up for the little kids, and
So this is degree of difficulty.
yes.
What's
And then there's
the hardest?
The hardest is a battle between the green and the red. The green is, I think it's more challenging than the red actually, but the red's a lot longer.
Okay, so longer. Which
got
one
a
do you think we should go in?
We'll do the black.
But every color has bars.
Yes. Yeah. We don't use the entire maze.
Is there a map, like, so people could find them? Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay.
You get a map, and we work it through the blue and the black, and a portion of the green and a portion of the red.
And if they're not here for a wine night, they could pick up a cider or a beer or something and then walk through with it, right?
We have a cider and another beer on tap all the time, and we have, I don't know, Birdfish and Noble Creature, all those. We got a bunch of...
Hey, Noble. I love them both.
Love
them both.
Cans and bottles we sell up here at the concessions.
It's so spacious, it's so clean, and there's just so many activities for everybody to do. I mean, I look around, a lot of stuff for the kids, which is really nice.
Yeah, we have a kiddie zip line, a hay ride. We have a corn zuko, which is a corn cannon that shoots ears of corn at targets. People love that. We have the gemstone mining over there. That's a big deal to the little kids and adults. They love that. They find certain gems and they get to keep them and take them home. And they're all natural, so people like that. And then we'll set up cornhole boards. We have corn pits in the back, jumping balls usually for the kids, a barrel train. We have all kinds of stuff. So it's good for all ages.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
Kamara Jewelers is the place to buy an engagement ring because we want a relationship with you that lasts a lifetime. Your commitment with her is the same commitment we have to you.
We want to sit down with you and teach you about diamonds so you're educated on what you're buying. We have the largest selection we ever have, which is the largest in the area, and at the best value. And if it's not something in our case, we could always custom make it. We can make any dream come true.
Get real, get Kamara.
Rulli Brothers has a great choice of quality cheeses. We use our relationship with Old World Houses to specially select the product and then have it custom cut and packaged by our own local artisans. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
Join the Isle and Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available. Given is living. Join the Isle and Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available at $13 an hour. Given is living.
To own a business where your name's on the window can be pretty cool. That's my family. My name is Danny Catullo, and I'm the owner of Catullo Prime Meats. My grandfather started the business in 1962. I was able to take our old style butcher shop and bring it out to the new age using e-commerce to get our products to more customers. When we started shipping, there was not a ton of information out there. That's where we really worked with FedEx so they could be able to help us with our perishable shipping. We were taking on new purchases that we never had to make before. Boxes, coolers, ice packs, anything that was involved around shipping. So we can no longer do this with the cash that we had on hand. So because of the Plum Card from American Express and all of its benefits, it was a natural fit to help grow our business. And when someone calls and lets you know that you made their dinner, that's satisfaction that you can't get anywhere else.
I'm Elizabeth Bernard. For more than 30 years, I've provided our Valley with sound legal advice. My associate Jennifer Rigetti and I will be your legal representatives if you're involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident. Don't try to handle it yourself. We'll navigate the red tape of dealing with doctors, medical insurance, and all the obstacles that you'll face. Remember, there are no upfront fees on personal injury cases, and hiring a lawyer does not mean you have to go to court.
Call attorney Elizabeth Bernard, local legal experience for more than 30 years.
Family-owned Mayflower Woolham Insurance Group is your full-service independent agency. Our family works with a variety of insurance companies, so you have the best choices for your insurance needs. Let us find the right product at the right price. Personal lines, business, farm, commercial insurance, life insurance. Trust locally owned Mayflower Woolham. You focus on what's important.
We'll take care of the details.
Mayflower Woolham, close by with 3 locations to serve you.
You better come on in my kitchen.
Greetings, I'm Brunhilde, here with my lovely niece, Cruella. And today we're going to prepare for you a family favorite, our severed witch's finger cookies.
Yes, we love to serve them to our guests for our Halloween party.
That's right, let's get started, Cruella. For this recipe, you'll need 30 blanched almonds, 2 large eggs, 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/2 cup butter at room temperature, 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 5 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 pinch of salt, 1 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour, and 2 tablespoons of food coloring, your choice.
And don't forget the newt.
Before we get the batter started for our cookies, we've preheated the oven to 350, and we'll get our fingernails painted. These blanched almonds will serve as the fingernails. Now, Cruella, what color would we like our fingernails today?
Black and green.
I love that color, black fingernails and green. So we'll let these soak in the food coloring while we get everything together. Now we'll crack the egg, and we're going to just remove the yolk. And we'll leave all the egg whites in the bowl for later use. So now we'll put the egg yolk over here. We'll crack the other egg. Add the vanilla. And whisk this up, because we'll be adding this to the batter. Cruella, let's first add the butter. Very good. Now let's put in the powdered sugar.
In here.
Yes, drop that right in there. Oh, you do that so well. Now, let's add the granulated sugar. Beautiful. And now let's add a pinch of salt. Beautiful, Cruella. All right, now we'll combine these on medium speed for just a few moments until they're well combined. Now, we'll add the egg mixture with the vanilla and beat it again over medium for 2 minutes longer. Oh, this is coming along beautifully, Cruella. While the mixer's running, a little bit at a time, keep adding the flour. Would you do that for me, Cruella?
Yes, I would, Brunhilde.
All right. Thank you, my love.
Is this good?
That is beautiful. Start adding the flour. Oh, wonderful. Keep adding it until that bowl is empty. All right, Cruella, look at this beautiful cookie dough. Let's remove it from the bowl and then put it in the refrigerator for a half hour or so to get it nice and chilled.
May I help you wrap it?
Oh, yes, you may, my love. Please, put that over the top, and we'll seal it perfectly. Keep it nice and airtight. Now, we'll pop this in the fridge for a half hour. All right, before we roll the fingers out, let's get our fingernails out of the dye. We'll roll it now on a floured surface. We want them to be fairly thin, about 3 to 4 inches long.
Like this one, right?
Yes, just like our fingers.
May you roll some?
Sure.
On the plate?
Go right ahead. Now, while you add the fingernails to each cookie, I'm going to take a knife and just score some wrinkles in so it looks just like a knuckle. I love the colors of those fingernails. The green and the black are absolutely terrifying. Cruella, please brush these with the egg white before we put them into the oven. Oh, very nice job. And now, Cruella, into the oven for 12 minutes until golden brown. So, Cruella, let's try our fingers. They look wonderful. Magnificent. What should we drink with our wonderful witch's fingers?
Ghost blood.
Why, ghost blood is a splendid idea. Cheers, my love. Delicious. For the complete recipe, go to caseymalonесhow.com.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavors. I am back with Rude the Dude at the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery. And get ready, the fall menu is here.
Yeah, you know, our fall menu's out now. Like I said, we brought some new things on, some old favorites. So we're just gonna try it out. Along with that, we have some of your favorite local craft beers, the pumpkin beers, the fall beers. We've extended our hours for football seasons back, some of the local high school games, professional games. So we're just getting ready for the fall and winter season.
And remember, it's never too soon to start thinking about the holidays. You've already got class reunions and showers over in the Wine and Spirit Room. So if you want to book your party, now's a good time to do that.
Yeah, we can cater it at your house or cater it here. So if you want to take the night off and come in and let us do the cooking for your parties, we can do that.
And if you need any information, of course, you go to their Facebook or their website, magictreepubandeatery.com.
I got COVID before the vaccine was available. I spent 3 weeks in a coma, 97 days in the hospital. My lungs failed, my kidneys failed. They asked my wife 3 times to pull the plug.
We have eliminated polio, measles, mumps, and other viruses through vaccinations. We will eradicate COVID with vaccinations.
You don't want to have to go through what I did. Get the shot. Protect yourself, protect your family. Thank you.
Direction Home of Eastern Ohio, providing resources and access to the COVID vaccine. My basement was dreadful. Cracked concrete, chipped tiles, it was my dumping ground. Carpet, vinyl, wood don't last. Now I have Pebblestone, the best basement floor covering. It has transformed my basement and expanded my family's living space. It's easy to clean, withstands flooding, and will never need replaced. You will love your basement. Pebblestone, the best flooring system.
Call today to save 60% off your new Pebblestone floor for a limited time only.
Rulli Brothers is way ahead of the competition. Check out Rulli Spice World, where you can buy bulk herbs and spices, plus candies, nuts, and fillings for pennies on the dollar. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
Is it time to update your color style? R&S Paint will assist you with your choice of over 3,400 Benjamin Moore colors. Vibrant, durable, and easy to apply. Be current, be stylish. Shop R&S Paint.
I'm all about local, and my bank is Farmers National Bank. Farmers is the true hometown bank in the Mahoning Valley, standing strong for our local families and businesses since 1887. Farmers is also future-focused with a lab branch, interactive teller machines, and best-in-class mobile mortgage app. We've all learned the value of local relationships, businesses, and communities. Switch to Farmers.
GABA Camp is happening now. Your help is needed. GABA Camp is an educational camp for those with disabilities. Your donations will build a barrier-free vacation spot for those with special needs. Donate now. Giving is living.
It was once the Logan Mansion and then became the Sacred Heart Retreat House. It is now the Woodland Cellars Haunted Mansion, Haunted Wine Trail, and Kitty Haunt. It hits all the right notes for an adult or kid-friendly night out with a scare. I mean, what are we going to do with this property when it's not haunted?
Okay. The process was fairly natural. You know, we're walking through here with the flashlights and just exploring, trying to figure things out, and it just kind of fell into place with the haunted part, you know.
Yes.
Just, you had that creepy vibe, you know, any big vacant building at nighttime has
Well,
that
yeah,
vibe.
and I mean, there's everything, all the windows, the stairways, I mean, it just lends itself.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can picture the future when it's all cleaned up and situated, how beautiful it'll be. I mean, it's an awesome property, awesome building. But for now, with it being empty and abandoned for almost 15 years,
Yeah.
it definitely has a little bit of that spooky vibe. And when you get Cornell involved and
I
everybody, the
know.
whole production, you're into a whole new ball game.
Well,
That's cool.
every year I do one of Cornell's haunts.
Yep.
Because he is the master. And when he told me about this project, I was blown away. We are going to go through the house, the trail, and then there's wine at the trail.
Yes. Yep. We'll have 3 wine stations. You'll be able to get the tickets ahead of time. So as you're going through the trail, there'll be the wine stations at the beginning, middle, and towards the end in the woods.
And then they'll be coming in, and there's going to be the social distancing as people enter. And I think this is an excellent idea.
Thank you.
And let's get started. Did you dig these up on the property?
We found them out back, yes. No.
Did you really?
No, they're Cornell's, of course.
That's so cool, though. Wouldn't it be cool? Oh my! Was there a lot of critters?
They didn't update that. Yeah, we had to do some evictions.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this when it is functional and up and running, will be
Welcome.
the dream.
This week on the Casey Malone Show, we are going to be preparing a delicacy that is just in time for Halloween. And then we'll do some ground brain. Oh, did you see him? Oh, okay. Now this is nice. Did he come with the place? Good old Thorn. I was going to pay for my early installment.
Reserve a spot. You never know when somebody will pop out.
Oh, it's creepy. I love it. So can you go into these individual rooms?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not going in there. Okay, no, I'm not going in there. Keep this one on.
What was in it?
I don't know. A turlet. Well, these were all for the retreat. So these were all like
dormitories. Yeah,
dormitories.
There's, I think 36 dorm rooms. We made it through.
So from here, we continue through. There's the children's haunt.
Yes, you cut left down the ramp, you go past the children's haunt, and then it'll go into the woods, and you're about a quarter mile loop into the woods, and then you come back down, if you could see that trail coming down the hill there, right past the abandoned fun house and a couple other things back there. So
You! Yeah, you! Come on over and give the electric chair a try.
2-minute escape room electric chair. It's featured out here. Now, Sally, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna be locked into this little isolated booth. What am I gotta do? Like, what are my requirements?
All I can really tell you is that when you're gonna go in, you're gonna sit on the red button there. And when you sit on it, it starts and you have 2 minutes to look around and figure out how to get out.
Okay.
And I know it feels like I'm telling you nothing, but
You aren't telling me anything. Must I always be sitting there?
You don't have to. No, you don't have to sit the whole time. But the button has to be pushed the whole time, or you'll lose. Downstairs.
You have decided to sit on the electric chair. Your time has started. You only have 2 minutes of your life. So you better work quickly.
Does that do anything?
failure. How embarrassing. You make me laugh.
I'm a loser. So this is with a haunted wine trail?
This is the entrance to the trail. We have, it's about a quarter-mile loop through the woods, and as you can see, it's paved.
Now, is this original?
It's amazing. Came with the place too, the walking trail and the isolation
that's
area.
Nice.
That's a Cornell installation
yes.
there. It was just about a week before everything got started. My wife was walking the trail and I got the call in the morning. I almost got hit by a tree. So this came down. This came down just before we set this up while my wife was walking the trails. The tree came crashing. And then we have
oh
some
my
of the
gosh, there's my first grade teacher.
Some of the stationary dummies that are leaned up against.
Hi, Sister Ann Joseph. Oh no! Oh my. Highly creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging
But
tough.
this is the setup of the altar bar, getting that all situated. We have the big fire bowl behind us and the cauldron.
I'm a monkey. Hey. I knew it. The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.